What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking the fucking salute to all the wild goons. Mask up. You know what I mean? We don't gotta talk about this shit, but I felt like fucking, man. Let's just. I got a little story for niggas. There's a reason I never told this little story, because it ain't that crazy, to be completely honest. So if you got better things to do, you don't gotta watch this shit, bro. But it's a little story to explain to niggas why I never fuck with Rome like that, and why all the shit you ever heard about this nigga, I always felt like, oh, I already believe them niggas. If anybody says if Rome was on some dirty shit, I believe this nigga. I'm gonna tell y'all why I never told the story too. But it's some things I want to say first. It's amazing to me how this nigga Rome has survived in this battle rap community for as long as he have, yo. It really just blows my mind. You can look at the nigga and tell that he not one of them niggas that really been outside. And I'm not trying to glorify being a gangster or being a nigga that been on some street shit outside, because all of us can't be that. Everybody not from a place where it's like that, where you have to grow up like that. And for the record, it's exactly what I just said. Niggas, I'm from Baltimore City, my nigga. I hate when, I'm not gonna say I hate it. Niggas always say, yo, it's really like that, like on The Wire. My nigga, The Wire is TV. If y'all niggas knew what it was really like here, and I'm not trying to glorify that shit, I'm just saying, like, we didn't choose to grow up in the city we grew up in, my nigga. It's rough. It's hard. Niggas get cut down every day for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to say Rome need to be a street nigga. I'm not even on that type of time. That's what I'm saying. The battle rap community, it's on some street shit. And Rome just never looked the part. He don't act the part or none of that shit. And like me and one of my older stepsons was talking to my girl one time, who really was on some shit like, men can just look at other men and tell where they cut from or where they from. What type of nigga really been outside, what niggas been locked up, what niggas is on some sissy shit, what niggas is on some crab nigga shit. Like, men can size other niggas up in that regard and just tell what type of nigga they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And from the rip, I'm not saying I knew this nigga's character, but something always just was off about this nigga to me. And it just been strange. And it's funny to me, like, Rome is a big part of the reason why battle rap community is the way that it is. He's a big ass part of why the blogging wars and all that blogger fighting shit became popular, and why it was just a thing for a while. And he's the type of nigga, among a lot of other niggas in this battle rap community, who really just looking for a place to call home. They want to be a part of something. And it's strange to me that we let this nigga rock for as long as we have, because niggas like Rome just be on some funny ass shit. Fam, listen to this track record. You was rocking with the Goonies. You had an issue with Jack. That caused a situation. Jack walked off. That caused other Goonies to walk the fuck off. Not lead a group, but just walk away from Rome, right? Then you had a situation where, and I'm probably forgetting some shit. You had a situation where you caused Vada Fly to have to sit down. Now, maybe he caused his own situation, but nonetheless, you had something to do with that. Then for some random reason, you tried to sit Gems down. Like, you just created this culture of bloggers trying to fight, and it really just took off after this shit started happening, right? Then you had the situation where you got involved with Caps, and Caps might have been a little out of line, so whatever, but I mean, it's like I always said in regard to that situation, man, Caps is Caps. We all know how that nigga move. And he was off the wine. Salute the Caps. Shit got a little crazy, and Caps done had his moments, man, but we love Caps. That nigga's a pioneer, regardless of how that nigga make you feel sometimes. Like, we need Caps around, fam. Like, let's just call it what it is. But you got into it with Caps, that shit fell apart. Black Compass emerged from that situation, right? Black Compass tried to bring you on board. That led to some drama. Then you, at one time, if I'm not mistaken, I thought you got involved with my man DME Detroit. That turned into some bullshit, right? Then you got into it with, who else was after that? Who else was after DME? Oh, you was with Battle Truth. That led to some bullshit. Then this nigga was awesome. Yeah, I'm a righteous brother now. I'm good now. Everything is, I'm all about positive energy. Whole time you fucking over Black Compass. That was some bullshit. Then the nigga got, like, you got this Tech 9 situation, and for the record, low key, I could see how he tried to punch through this whole, the tweet was misinterpreted shit, and I guess the way you read it, maybe it could be. But fam, because of the story I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I didn't believe that shit. Like, this nigga tried to do this shit. Like, just watching this nigga's track record, and now this shit. Faking your death. Like, it's niggas like him who just looking for a home and want to be a part of shit, and they fuck it up for the rest of the niggas who really believe in battle rap and really want to be here and just want to enjoy this shit. We all bicker back and forth and argue our opinions, but it's an opinionated place on an opinionated sport that don't really have winners and losers, and it's just part of it. We all accept it. It's part of it, yo. So now this shit where you faking your death. That's all I really want to say about it. If you've been up and you read my tweet, you know what I'm about to say. Fam, you connected to the most popular up-and-coming battle rappers ever. One of the most popular battle rappers ever. You get the opportunity to stand on stage next to Twerk during his performances and the Goonies during their performances and shit. And that's a big deal for a lot of us that's fans of battle rap. It's a big fucking deal. I work 6 days a week. I got a girl at home. I got kids, stepkids, family, extended family that I just don't have time to attend events and show up to shit and do all this different shit. So I do my part. I try to buy niggas merchandise. I'm going to explain that. And I try to support the battle rappers' music. I'm going to explain that. And it's just strange to me that even though you get to go to these events and shit and you get to be amongst the battle rappers and shit, how much more attention do you need for you to be a nigga who don't even look like you fit the part, like you even look like you would be at a battle rap event? That's not enough? Like, how much more attention could you fucking need to do some shit like this? Why would you go through all of this? Like, there's no end to this where it's just like it ended funny and everybody thought it was funny and shit. I could see if Twerk asked you to do this to be a part of the battle, like I'm seeing niggas speculate and say, and then he was going like it was for a bar, like to set up a haymaker. Alright, the shit was crazy. The shit landed crazy. It was just dramatic as fuck, but it would have landed crazy, I think. Here's what I'm getting to. I hate the fact that a nigga like this, who has a poisoned mind, obviously, who just up to no good and always on some bullshit, has had the opportunity to plant different seeds in niggas' minds along the way with his fucking bias-ass opinions on shit and only riding the Goonie wave and speaking like the Goonies never lose and they the best thing smoking. And we all got love for the Goonies. Obviously, this nigga is representing them, so he gonna lean in their favor for the most part. But it just becomes a point where it's biased information and you speaking only in them niggas' favor, and it's just like, it sways the opinion of people. And then you got people running around spitting your philosophies and buying into the shit you say and just saying dumbass shit that just make battle rap not fun to niggas to debate and talk about and shit. And it's like, we gotta weed these type of niggas out. Twerk, if you watch this shit, my nigga, you gotta weed this nigga out your circle. If Twerk watching this, Twerk, you know who I am. You may not realize it, but I'm the nigga that we talked about the hoodies. And this is the little story I'm gonna tell so niggas will understand why I never really fuck with Rome like that. And I just, like, every time I heard a story, whether it was the Black Compass situation or what, I always believed everybody that had something negative to say about this nigga because he a scumbag ass little weasel ass nigga. Back in April of 2018, a year ago at this point, this nigga Rome posted a tweet saying he had some hoodies, the strapped in hoodies, right? Now, I'm not going to go over this whole long drawn out shit. I just want to just tell the story. Now, let me say this, because this is the most important part. I never told this story and I never said none of this shit because I didn't want it to fuck up Twerk's money. And I didn't want niggas to judge Twerk based off Rome. You understand what I'm saying? So, he started selling the strapped-in hoodies or whatever. So I hit this nigga up like, yo, I want a hoodie. What's good? The nigga like, yeah, you just need to send me the money or whatever. I got a 2X hoodie for you right now if you want it. I'm fat boy for a reason. I need a 3X, bro. I don't want the 2X. So here go to 40 anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hit me when the hoodies come in. So some time go by, like a month or so or whatever, maybe 2 months or whatever it was. I hit this nigga up like, yo, what's going on? Nigga like, oh, it's the niggas with the logos, blah, blah, blah. And in his defense, maybe it really was. I just was trying to get some information. Like, it's been a couple months. I gave you $40. In any other situation, you pay for some shit, within a week or two, it's at your house. You feel me? So that's why I keep checking to see what's going on, right? Yeah, it's the logo niggas, blah, 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 whatever. All right, yo, cool. Another month or so go by. Yo, what's going on with the hoodies? Yeah, like I said, you know, this is going on. I got you, though. I'll let you know. More time go by. So I hit this nigga like, yo, it's been like 5 months or so now, or whatever, how long it's been. What's going on? The nigga don't message me back. Yo, Rome, what's going on? Nigga don't message me back. No rap. I'm steady trying to be cool about it. All these months gone by. No fucking hoodie. No, yo. And all the nigga really had to say to me, and I don't know how much of these tweets I'm gonna actually put in this video, so bear with me. It might come off a little strange, but long story short, I'm working with it. I'm trying to be cool about it because I should have had my shit by now. And in his defense, and I'm gonna talk to you later about it, the nigga like, do you just want the money back? No, I want the hoodie, my nigga. If you notice in my blogs, right, I've worn Black Compass merchandise, Battle Rap Trap, Vada Fly, The Union. I've been trying to support the bloggers because I wanted to bring something different. I wanted to unify the blogger community. I wanted to show niggas that it was cool to embrace niggas who was out here trying to add to the community and support them niggas, as well as support the battle rappers themselves by adding their music to my blogs and shit. There's a reason it's all in my intros. There's a reason I picked the certain songs I picked. Some of the messages that's in the songs reflect what my blogs are about. I try to tie it all in together and make it all make sense. There's a message in mostly everything that I do on my channel. Rome is not an example of that. Anyway, back to the fucking story though. So, me trying to purchase this hoodie from this nigga was part of me trying to embrace the battle rappers and shit, right? So this nigga hit me like, yeah, I'm sorry it's taking so long or whatever. I'm going to give you a free hoodie, you know. I'm fucking up the timeline, but yeah, I'm going to give you a free hoodie because of the wait. So you're going to get 2 hoodies. Tell me which 2. I told him which 2. So it got to a point where the nigga just stopped answering me altogether. And I basically I stopped DMing the nigga and I just was out on Twitter. And I went looking for this shit before I started this video. It got to a point where I told this nigga like, look, you basically earned the fade, my nigga. You not answering me. It's been a month or so now where you not responding to me. Just check this shit out. You keep the 40. You just paid for your own fade. When I see you, I'm popping on sight. It's that fucking simple. I'm from Baltimore, my nigga. You don't get to fucking take advantage of a nigga or do a nigga dirty and nothing come out of it. When I see you, I'm popping. It's that fucking simple. It ain't no getting out of it. It ain't no none of that shit. So, I said, look, let me go to Twerk. So, I go to Twerk on July the 13th, right? I go to Twerk and I said, look, yo. Long story short, your man moving funny. And I don't want to fuck the bag up for you. This is why I didn't come out with a blog and say, yo, don't do business with Rome and New Jersey Twerk because you get these niggas your money and they don't give you your merchandise. I could have fucked the bag up for this nigga. But he an up-and-coming star. I don't want to strip the money from a nigga. I want him to eat. The nigga out here putting on battles for the culture. He working hard. He a star talent. I want to see the nigga get paid. Whatever he got coming to him, I want him to have it. I don't want to be the reason it's fucked up. Long story short, Twerk like asking me, you know, what's going on with the situation, blah, blah, blah. At the end of it all, the nigga was like, yo, just from now on, just come straight to me. I got you, yo. Apologize for this inconvenience or whatever. It's all good. And I fuck with the nigga from then on, and nobody can never tell me nothing bad about the nigga, because where he could have just stayed on Rome's side or ignored my DM to him, the nigga got right back to me and was like, yo, it's all good. This bitch ass nigga Rome finally decided to pop back up like, yeah, yo, hit me up. Let me, you know what I'm saying, when you get this message or whatever. So I'm like, yo, I'm here. You feel me? Yeah, this what was going on, blah, blah, blah. Now the nigga trying to explain to me what's been going on, but it's like, fam, I shouldn't have had to go behind your back and hit Twerk like he was your father or some shit for you to respond to me. And my whole point behind this is like, if you're doing business with people, you don't do good business like that. You do good business by responding to your customers and keeping it 100 with them. Even if you're getting tired of the motherfuckers messaging you, you respond to your customers, my nigga. That's how you move when you do business. 5 fucking months later, after the 13th of July, it's January 15th or 13th when I hit this nigga. 5 months later, my girl asked me at Christmas, like, did you ever get your hoodies? And I just kept forgetting to message the nigga. I finally messaged the nigga and it's January. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Nigga hit me back. Yeah, after I'm trying to do some business. I'm not going to say who it was with. It's another credible name in the battle rap world. I'm trying to do business with this person, blah, blah, blah. We going to get it up on the website. We going to do all this and do that or whatever. But I got you. Like, I ain't forget about you. You still want the 2 hoodies, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, like, just, and the nigga did say, well, you just want your money back? No, I don't want the money. I'm trying to support black business and be there for niggas and work with niggas. No, I don't want the money back, my nigga. A month later, February, like, you feel my frustration, right? A month later, it's fucking February. Fam. Like, what's going on, my nigga? Like, it's 10 months later. I still ain't got the hoodie. And again, to his defense, maybe it was a hold up on all this other shit and somebody else was doing bad business. But my nigga, my whole point is saying all this is this. At the end of the story, the nigga actually sends me the money back. I just said, fuck it. But he sent me the money back because the website was up. He puts up a link on Twitter with the websites up selling the hoodies. But you ain't send me my shit. How you already selling shit online and didn't send me my shit when I've been waiting since last year of April? The fuck? So, again, the fact that he done buried himself now with all this other dumbass shit that he done is like, now it makes sense for me to tell his story and I know that it won't fuck up Twerk. Like, he done set his own example. I want niggas to support Twerk. That's the reason I stayed quiet about the shit. And like I said, it ain't the most dramatic story ever. It ain't like it's earth-shattering news and no shit like that. But it's like, I understood this nigga's character was nasty and that he a scumbag-ass nigga and he will ignore niggas and try to hold your money and not respond to you and shit like that. That make you a dirty-ass nigga. Your character fucked up, son. And you's a fuck nigga for this. And faking your death, all you doing is bringing Twerk down in the process. Even if Twerk fired this nigga, it still make Twerk look bad to the niggas who think he still run with Twerk. You bad for business. You a goofball ass clown nigga that don't really belong here. And the shit's corny. It's fucking corny. I kept it cordial with this nigga behind the scenes and just kept acting like it didn't really mean shit. And the shit got irritating to me. And yeah, I told the nigga it's on site. Then the nigga tried to say some shit like, oh, well, yeah, and we can stop with all the pointless threats. My nigga, I'm glad you thought they was pointless. I'm glad you thought that. You lucky I didn't show up to some shit before all of this shit got settled. Because I mean what I say, and I say what the fuck I mean. I was going to pop your ass on sight. When I spotted you from across the room, across the street or whatever, I was just going to walk up on you. I got the drop on you because I know what you look like. You don't know what I look like. At least at that point he didn't. I would have ran down on your ass and slept your dumb ass. End of the day, I ain't even trying to talk tough or no shit like that. It's just irritating to me that there's niggas like this in the battle rap community that don't fucking belong, and you just a clown. And it's like, it's unnecessary, my nigga. You amongst the niggas that mean something in the culture, and that's not good enough for you. And the shit's disturbing. So salute to everybody that this nigga that had run-ins with over the last few years. I feel bad for the fans that subscribe to this nigga and bought into all his theories and philosophies and believe the dumbass shit that he said over the years. Like, I feel bad for everybody that got involved with this shit. Don't like, comment, subscribe. This is just me, just talking, fam. Like I said, if you had something else better to do, I wish you had done that. I just was on here venting, just talking my shit. It's your man, Fat Boy, signing the fuck off, man. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same.
Please don't unplug the game.